Hello, welcome to 10 at 10. My name is Michael Ramage. I'm the director of the Cyber Education Research Center here at Murray State University. And welcome back to 10 at 10. 10 at 10 is brought to you through a partnership between Murray State University, Grow West, the Technology Council of West Kentucky, KY Innovation, and local partners Sprocket Innovation in Paducah, and the Kentucky Innovation Station in Madisonville. This week's episode of 10 at 10 is a special one for me because I get to talk about our upcoming Security Matters conference. For the last more than 15 years, the Cyber Center and its predecessors, in partnership with CFSB, have hosted a Security Matters conference. We have done that for the sole purpose of bringing in experts from the field that can talk about cybersecurity issues in a way that both technologists, business leaders, and students can listen and to gain knowledge from and better protect themselves and the organizations that they're with. It's been a great success over the years. We always end that event with our Patterns of Distinction Awards luncheon. And we will do that again this year. And we're excited about that. So I want to take some time today and walk through our speakers and highlight what we're doing for Security Matters this year that is coming up on April 20th. That is less than 2 weeks away. It will be on the third floor of the Curra Center on Murray State's campus, and we are excited about that. So let me just run through. We have five main speakers, and instead of highlighting them all on this screen that you can see here, let me zoom in and talk about each individual speaker a little bit about what they're doing. We're kicked off with Tim Weber, who's Vice President of Channel Growth for Cyber 74. Cyber 74 is an MSSP, which is a managed security services provider. Tim and Cyber 74 has partnered with System Solutions in Paducah to begin offering security services to their clients. And I don't just want Tim to come talk about that relationship, although that's an important piece of how I found Tim and Cyber 74. I want them to talk about how they made that leap. How do you go from being an MSP to an MSSP? How do you add that security piece and do it in a way that really provides value to your customers? And I want him to come and share that. So he's going to kick us off by sharing that story about how Cyber 74 made that leap and how they work with others to do that as well. Next up is Sarah Kennedy. Sarah is a consulting cloud SecOps engineer with cloud operations for Healthcare Corporation of America, HCA, in Nashville. Sarah is a graduate of our program. She is kicking butt and taking names with HCA. She really is a rock star, and those aren't just my words. Those are from the leaders at that organization as well. But she's going to be sharing why it's not a false positive and how I learned to love technical writing. One of those pieces that technical people have a challenge with is how to identify threats, and then how do you take that threat information and actually put it into writing so that others can understand that. Sarah's career has taken her from hunting threats, from identifying vulnerabilities, to also doing other things. And she can share her progression on how she has learned to take that information and put it into a format that others can understand. It actually will be an interesting talk. She has presented at Security Matters before and is a great presenter, and I look forward to hearing from Sarah on that. Dustin Childs, who's head of threat awareness for Trend Micro Zero Day Initiative. Dustin is out of Nashville as well and is going to be sharing about bug bounties and exploit intelligence. For those that aren't familiar with Zero Day Initiative, it really is about finding those zero-day exploits, bringing that information together. What can you learn? How can having a zero-day initiative like the one he is the director of and the head of threat awareness of, how can that make us better? He's going to share a little bit about how those bug bounties can come together, create some crowdsourced intelligence, and to ultimately make us safer. It is a really neat program. He has been literally all over the world sharing information about this program. We are lucky to have Dustin to join us. Actually, we were communicating about his talk and what he was going to do a little bit ago, a few weeks ago, and he was in Japan giving a presentation on the 0 Day Initiative. So literally, he is all over the world sharing about his efforts, and will be sharing with us as well. Jason Minar. Jason is the Chief Information Security Officer for Kaseya. Kaseya is a security software development company. Jason is based in Miami. His talk is going to be on everything I wish I had known before becoming a CISO. Stories from Kaseya's current CISO. So Jason is actually a graduate of Murray State University, a student at Murray State University in our graduate program as well, which I'm really excited and proud of. Um, and in between all of that, when he graduated from Murray State, he went to work for the Kentucky State Police, left the Kentucky State Police to go work for the FBI, and was introduced and connected with Kaseya while he was with the FBI. So Jason brings a really, I'll say a non-traditional, I don't know that it's non-traditional, but a different career path to the CISO role. And he comes at it from a very different perspective, which is a really valuable thing for him in his role as CISO at Kaseya. Jason will be here to share with us about what he has learned, what he has brought to the table, and what he wishes he had known before he took the role that would have helped him to be successful in what he has learned on the job. It'll be a fascinating discussion. We have a lot of CISOs that join us for security matters. So I hope that if you are, you'll come and listen to him. And there's a lot of folks that are in career paths that they hope to take them to the CISO role. And I think this will be an interesting story for those as well, to hear about his experiences. And then we're going to end the day with our awards luncheon, and we'll hear at lunch from Mike Hamilton. Mike is the founder of the Pisces Project. Pisces is the public infrastructure security cyber education system. If you are a normal listener of 10 at 10, you've heard me talk about Mike before. Pisces is a no-cost cybersecurity monitoring service for small local government organizations, water districts, cities, counties, utilities, those types of government entities at a local community that can't afford an MSSP or can't afford an MSP. Mike is going to share about a program that Murray State is the lead entity for the state of Kentucky on, where we are bringing up local governments on a system where we're able to monitor, provide some cybersecurity monitoring at no cost to those local governments. And by the way, give some great experience to student so that we can address a need that we have in our industry where we have 600,000 open jobs and a need for cyber analysts. Great way to end our event. With Mike. We'll also end our awards luncheon by handing out some awards for leadership, entrepreneurship, lifetime achievement, alumni awards, faculty staff awards. It'll be a great way to wrap up that day. So again, these are our 5 speakers for the day. Security Matters is free. You can learn more at www.podsecuritymatters.com. The link will be in the description of this show as well. And I hope that you come out and join us. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that we could not do this without sponsors. Here are some of our sponsors. We are still working to add even other sponsors to our event. West Kentucky Gear Up, System Solutions, Total Tech Solutions, Checkpoint, DevSource Technology Solutions, and Empath Cyber have all stepped up to be sponsors for our conference. And we wouldn't be able to make this free without them. So just let me say thanks to each of them. We have tried to highlight them on social media. We will continue highlighting them on social media and at their conference. And they'll have tables set up, vendor tables set up that you can learn more about them as well. Again, we would not be able to do what we do for Security Matters without our sponsors, without CFSB as our co-host. This is something that we've done for 15 years. We want to continue to do it, but it's only possible because of you attending and you as sponsoring and supporting the effort. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you're able to join us in a couple of weeks at Security Matters. It is free on the campus of Murray State. Let me know if you want to learn more information about it. And if you have any questions for 10 at 10, let me know and we can address those in an upcoming episode as well. Thank you very much for joining us, and I'll see you next time back here on 10 at 10. Thank you. Bye.